Okay, hello. I hope you can all see my screen, right?
Yes.
Okay, so the first person. Hey, Jesus, who is this? Okay, so this person say a representation is
It's
made. Oh, you see the reason why I told you not to be missing classes.
not
A
my fault.
representation is made. A representation is made in a form of a pie chart to display the devices being used in Canada over a decade amongst people between the ages of 18 to 25. This is fine. This is fine. But it's just, you don't have to start with this. You don't have to start with that. Okay. So before we start again, let's look at the question. The pie chart below shows devices people in the 18 to 25 age group used to watch television in Canada in 2 different years. Okay, you did not capture the year here. So the year should be captured in the introduction. Okay, please, are you taking notes? All of
Yeah,
you.
but I said that over a decade.
No, it's not over a decade.
Okay.
You are misleading it. Yeah. So if it is over a decade,
Mm-hmm.
they'll tell you that from 2019 to 2009 to 2019, and they cannot show us, they cannot give us 10 different pie charts. You understand? So in questions such as this pie chart questions, it's not over. Mostly you don't have this trend. You get over a decade in things like bar graph or
Graph.
line graph. Please, you get it.
Yes, please.
Because that one is showing a duration. So this one is two, they've picked 2 years out. So you say in 2009 and in 2019.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So that's the question. Summarize the information by selecting and reporting the main features and make comparison where relevant. Okay. So uh okay, so you did not bring the year over here, and the way you started, not so bad. Okay, so in both years, the use of the various type of devices have drastically been changed. Mm, okay, yes, there has been a change. But how? Mobile phones, tablets, and flat screen TVs have had their percentage increase over the years, whereas laptops, desktop have steadily been left behind as the days go by. That's all. This is not up to 150 words. You know, you have to write a minimum of 150 words. So
Forward.
for tax achievement, if you don't have an overview, you get a maximum of 4. So it means for tax achievement, you already have 4 over there. For not writing 150 words, so that has reduced your tax achievement to 3. So you have 3 for tax achievement. For lexical resource, you did not say anything that is different from what has already been given to us here. Okay, so lexical resource, then grammatical range and accuracy. Uh, it's quite, everything was quite simple, straightforward. Then coherence and cohesion, that one was fine. So I'll give you like a 6 for that one. So the rest, when you find an average, what do you think you get for this essay? Hello.
Six. Band six.
No, no. Six is too much.
Hey.
Six is even for people who have written 150 words and have done everything, but just when you look at the band descriptors, this is a 4. Okay, now let's look at the next person. Okay, so, oh, this is also not 150 words. This is also the, okay, so this pie chart illustrates the devices people in the 18 to 25 age group used to watch television in Canada in 2 different years. Good. Good. This is perfect.
Yes,
But
yes,
this
yes. That's
th-
fine.
this looks too much like this. Okay. Okay, so maybe like instead of saying people, you can say maybe the youth between the ages of what 17 and 26, or you, because this expression, people in the 18 to 25 age group, is the same thing you said here, or maybe we say young adults. Okay, so you're an adult at what, from age 18, right? So young
Yes.
adults between, hello,
Hi.
please, somebody was saying something. Sorry, I didn't get you. Okay, so this is good. This is good, but in paraphrasing, but I said if maybe you don't have words, don't force it. So it's better than you trying to say something and changing the whole meaning. So this is very good. Your introduction is spot on. Well done, the person who wrote this. Overall, yes. Overall, what are the main similarities? What are the main differences? Okay. So we see that there was a huge decrease in the usage of convert. Brothel. Yes. Oh, it's the same thing that was given to you here. I thought you brought it up yourself. Okay, so the usage of conventional TV. Okay, in the last decade, it decreased in the use of. So green is conventional. No, so the construction here, not in the last decade. So it will be decreased from the last decade. Okay. So it means if you are saying, it means you are comparing this to this and you are saying from in 2009. Okay. Now let's say we are, because we present what uh forward, we don't present backwards. Okay. So like in your presentation, it shouldn't be retrospective. Okay, so it means you are comparing this. So if you are saying if there's a decrease, it means that you are starting from here and you are now saying that there's a decrease here. Okay, but now you say in the last decade, so it means you are here and you are now talking about this again, and it's not a decrease. So you've misled us. Please, do you get it? Even though you are writing,
Yes.
you should make sure that what you are writing is correct. Okay. Okay, so
Okay.
you it is evident that conventional TV started steadily at 34% in 2009, but reduced drastically to 0.4 10 years later. Mm. Similarly, desktop computer. So where's your main body paragraph? So when you have something like this, first you have to give your what, your overall here. You should see that the thing is that after 10 years the percentage of use changed totally, like there's no correlation between them. Okay, so you say the ones that were highly used reduced, those that were not really popular, their use became more, their use increased. So that is the overall. When you look at it generally, that's what you see over here. Then you start in 2009, okay, 34%, okay. So just above a third, of the entire population use what conventional TV. Then you present this flat screen, blah 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 blah. Then you move on to another paragraph, or you move on. Then maybe after 10 years or a decade later in 2019, the usage of then you start either from TV, anywhere you want to start. Then you present the information to. Please, do you get it?
Yes, please.
Okay, great. So for you, you tried, but this is also not 150 words. It's not up to 150 words. So let me say 5. It's not that I'm being too hard on you. The thing is, you've seen the band descriptors yourself, right? I hope you guys joined the class where we discussed the band descriptors. It's there. It's a format that is there. That is what your examiners will use to score you. Okay. If you don't write 150 words for tax achievement, no matter how good your essay is, for tax achievement alone, you get 4. 4. So if you have 4 and at the end of the day, that 4 will be divided by 4, that is 1. Oh, that's 1 point already. So it means you've secured only 1 point for tax achievement in your overall for the tax 1. Please, do you get it? Then we'll now come and look at your grammatical range and accuracy, your lexical resource. So if for tax achievement, you are supposed to write 150 words, and that alone, you are not scoring about 6, 7, 8. Talk of the lexical resource and the grammatical range. Okay, so please, I want you to understand. Maybe let's understand it here. So on the exams, we'll do better. Okay. Okay. So.
Okay.
So let's look at this. The 2 charts illustrates the appliances that young adults in Canada use to watch television programs and how it has changed over the 10-year period from 2009 to 2019. Okay, so that's the introduction. One of the key changes, this was supposed to come as a new paragraph. Okay. So in your essay, when you are, please do your paragraphing very well. Okay. Here, I will not really mind the paragraph because, yes.
It seems you've not talked about mine, or I didn't submit it.
You didn't submit it.
Oh, I did.
Please, you do that. Do that. Let's see.
I've done it. Submitted.
Okay, let me just refresh the page. Because that was the one I sent. Okay, this is yours. Yeah, so the diagram illustrates various devices used by people in Canada between the ages of 18 and 25 in the year 2009-2019. Perfect. He didn't want to commit himself plenty. Simple. You have 15 minutes. Straightforward. Okay. Comparatively, conventional TV was most used in 2009. Majority of people have resorted to use flat screen TV and mobile phone as their source, as their preferred source of watching TV in 2019. Great. The use of tablets was unpopular in 2009, but its usage has drastically increased in 2009. Please don't be 2009, like 2009. I told you to try not to be repeating yourself too much. It's not bad, it's not wrong, but just try to not say it so much. Okay. People also use desktop computers and laptops. The use of commercial TV was 34% in 2009, but the least used in so what happened to the information itself? You guys did not present the pie chart itself. So everything else, maybe you are not aware of it. So now you know. So you have another another one as an assignment. Okay. Please, I sometimes I prepare. Sorry, sometimes I prefer like uh, anonymous like grading, so you don't know who the essay is coming from. That's why this form does not have the name. Okay, so we just review it, and sometimes I might not even be the one who review. Maybe Dr. Yao or Dr. Tay will be the one who review it, and he will just send you your score and send it back to you. Okay. You just send the score and send it back to you. So after doing your introduction and overall statement, you have to present the main information, just like we do for the bar chart. So the bar chart, after doing your overall statement, you take the year, then you talk about the year, or you take one, let's say parameter. If it's agriculture and agriculture is over 3 years, then you say, oh, agriculture in 2020 was this, 2021 was this, 20, you see, so it's the same thing here. So after giving your overall statement, you have to tell us what it was in 2009 and 2019. So that is where you can show your language that you know that this 33% is 1/3. Okay, so you just above 1/3. Okay, you tell us that okay, 20% is what a fifth. You know, 20% is a fifth, right? 20% is a fifth or 1 out of 5. So you say 1 out of 5 or a fifth, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. You know that 26% is just what above a quarter, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So then you have to present your, mostly they give you only one. Sometimes they'll give you two. Sometimes they'll give you one with another thing, either a table or a bar chart or something. So later, that's why you give your introduction, you give your overall statement. When you have a table and a bar chart, your overall statement, you compare the things, and they don't give you two abstract things that are related. Okay, so you just compare them, then you write your overall statement, then you present them, either the table first, then the pie chart, or the pie chart first, then the table first. Simple. Okay.
Please, I have a
Okay.
question.
So I think he did better. His should be 5.5. Yes, please, your question, Ingrid.
Please, you said that in the second paragraph, we'll give the overall general differences and similarities.
Yes.
So, yes, like as you say, maybe 2009, there was an increase in conventional TV, but then 10 years later, it decreased. Then you say that for all the parameters.
No, you don't have to do that for all the parameters. In the overall statement, you don't have to do it. So here you see that, okay, maybe this one and this one is drastic. This and this is also drastic. This and this not much. And this, so yes. Okay. So you do it for the main ones. Okay. Here you'll be allowed to touch on certain things and leave the others. Please, I'll be with you 30 seconds. I'm coming. Let me just open the door for my sister.
Okay.
Okay, so as I was saying, in the overall statement, you are supposed to present the main trends, main differences, similarities, or anything that is significant. Okay, so you are allowed to talk about what you feel is important. You cover it here. Okay, but in the main body paragraph, you cannot talk about some and leave the others. Okay, so in your paragraph 2 or paragraph in your paragraph 3 or paragraph 4, when you're talking about 2009 and 2019, you have to touch on everything: mobile phone, laptop, tablet, desktop computer, flat screen TV, conventional TV. Okay. Please, any other question? Please, any other question? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, doc.
Okay, so no other question, right?
No, please.
Yes. So please, my other question.
Okay, feel free.
I have a question.
Yeah, I'm here.
So when you're done with the general overview,
Mhm.
then your third paragraph, you take every parameter one by one, then you talk about it.
So you take
Like in your subsequent paragraph.
yeah, so let's say the paragraph, you are grouping it by year. Okay, here you have 2 years, so one paragraph will be 1 year. You know, they are marking how coherent and cohesive your essay also is, right? You remember that. So you cannot talk about let's say which one is it? Conventional TV here in 2009, then you move to 2019 to go and talk about it, then you come back. You can also do that, but it's not really, people cannot really follow you. So best talk about 1 year, move to the other year. That's all. Then at the end, you copy your second paragraph, then you put it at the end. That's all. You are done. It makes it more natural. Okay.
So your concluding paragraph should be the second paragraph.
Yes, that is just my personal preference. Okay. The reason why we write this second is that you know, it is very important and it carries a lot of marks for the second. When you look at the band descriptors, if you write the essay and you don't have an overall, you get 4 for tax achievement, right? Out of 9, you get 4. So in case you write this and you write your tax achievement, and if you don't even present the other information, maybe you stand a chance of even getting a 5 for tax achievement. Like, you might score higher for if maybe the examiner notice it is because of time. Okay, maybe you know what you are talking about, but because due to time you are not able to complete your essay. Like this guy, you see that he has presented this, but he intentionally, it's not that he started presenting on 2009 2000 and he, like, you see that he intentionally presented this and stopped. Or James, you were trying to write your main body paragraph. So when the examiner sees that, oh, maybe you were writing your main body paragraph and because due to time you were not able to finish, they can still give you high marks for tax achievement. So that's why we advise you write this before you complete your main body paragraph. But to make it look natural, okay, this is supposed to be like a conclusion. So just on the computer delivered test, you can just copy and paste. Or after writing this, you just put the cursor somewhere here. You press enter, then you type your main body paragraph in that space. But if you are doing the pencil and paper text, write your introduction, write your main body, then you write it, just do it that way. But if you are doing it on the computer, then you can change the arrangement. Okay, please, any other question?
No, please.
Okay. So I hope we now know how to write pie charts, right? So when we have another one as homework, we'll do better, right? Okay, so let's look let's look at this. This is also because this one I copied from internet and I put it inside. So because I'm very lazy, I don't want to write one myself. So let's just look at this, then we'll see how it goes. Okay, but this is also supposed to be four paragraphs. It was supposed to be 4 paragraphs. Okay. So okay, someone should read for us because I didn't go to a good primary school, so I don't know how to read. Hey, I forgot my classmate is on the line. uh, yes. Oh, guys, are you there? Hey, that's my people.
Yeah, we are there.
Okay. So someone should read for us.
Okay,
So,
I'll read.
oh, thank you.
The two charts illustrates the appliances that young adults in Canada use to watch television programs and how this has changed over the 10-year period from 2009 to 2019. One of the key changes over this decade is the transition from conventional televisions to flat screen, with the former falling from 34% to 4%, and the latter rising from 8% to 27% from the period, making it the number one television device. The latter has replaced the former as the most popular TV viewing device.
Okay, so you see here, the writer has used a lot of lexical resources, but if you are not following keenly, you get lost. You see, and he or she presented both years together, like 29. He was presenting. Let's say when he takes TV, he presents 2009, then 2019. You see, so it was using formal letter. So the reason why I'll prefer the other way around is that it makes it easier to follow. Because this one, if you don't take time, you might be confused. Please, you get it. So let's continue reading. Let's just see how. Second slide.
Another general trend is that younger people are now watching television on smaller, more portable devices than in 2019. In particular, the use of mobile phones and tablets for viewing purposes has increased by almost three quarters to 26%, and tablet use seeing an almost fourfold increase to 2019. This trend is reinforced by the number of 18 to 25-year-olds using computers for their TV viewing. Both desktop and laptop computers saw substantial falls in usage into bracket around a third for both. Overall, then, it can be said that the two pie charts suggest the TV viewing habits in Canada over the period saw a move away from older devices and towards more modern equivalents.
So that's the person's overall instead of maybe presenting figures. Okay, so that's also good. So you're allowed to do something like this. I hope everything is clear. Everything
Yeah.
is clear, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yes,
this
please.
we'll end today's class here. Okay. We'll meet again in the evening at 9:30, right? PM. Please, what time are we meeting in the evening?
Yeah.
At 9:30 PM. So we are going now. We are moving from line, bar, and tables. Tables also follow the same trend and understanding. So we'll not touch on tables. Okay, a simple logic. So just apply the way what we do over here. Apply to tables. So we are going to do maps. Then we'll move on to diagrams. Then flow chart. So I think by Wednesday we should be done with all this. Then I'll be traveling. We'll have a class next week, Friday. Okay. So Friday, which will be in March, then I'll have another class with you. Then we'll start with opinion essays, okay, which is tax 2. To what extent do you agree or disagree? Okay. But within the course of the period, if you have any problem, challenges, please contact Dr. Tay or Dr. Yao. They'll assist you. Okay. Besides that, I think there is no other problem. Is there any other problem? Some of you said you cannot access our files and folders, right?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay. So I don't know how to go about this. Let me see. Okay. So when you can I share?
Mm-hmm.
Let me share my entire screen. Okay. Okay. So when you come to the Meet, okay. So we have the class schedule, we have the recording. Do you see this, like the recording like this of the previous classes in your Meet? So you come to like IELTS in February March group. Okay. Under the group, we have different channels, maybe general. So general is everybody. Maybe we can have a channel for just the tutors and everything. So when it comes to the general, then we have files. Okay. So under the files, we have, like, we've sent a schedule, which was the previous week, the schedule for the previous week. I think there was an audio that was sent during your speaking class or listening class, something like that. And listening map type, there was a picture that was sent. So you come to, oh, not now. Okay, so you come to recordings. Okay, so the recording, everything will be here. You can modify by date. So these are the recordings you have so far. Presentation, grammar assignment, listening maps, speaking, how to describe pie charts. Okay. Then we had another meeting. So I renamed this meeting. Okay. This was the review of the pie chart. Okay. So we'll do that. Okay. So you can access the documents here. I'll try to send another link. I think there was a link that was sent. Yeah, my SharePoint. Or here, which one? I'll send a link to the WhatsApp page where when you click the link, it will take you directly to the recorded folder in our Google SharePoint. So you can also access the recording over there.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Is anything else?
Nah.
Okay. So we'll end today's class here. Okay. I'll send you an assignment later. You just do it in your time, but just try to do it within 20 minutes. Okay. Don't use more than 20 minutes to do that. Okay.
Okay, Doc.
Okay. Have a nice day.
Okay.
You too.
Okay.
You too.
Bye.
Bye-bye.